welcome to my channel and welcome to my inaugural budget. So I've been doing a really strict budget for about the last 8 months or so, and it has really changed my relationship with spending. And so I kind of wanted to come on here and record these to make myself a little bit more accountable and to be able to become more participative, if that's a word, in the budgeting community. Because y'all, if you're watching this, you've probably helped me with my budgeting. And I'm very appreciative for the budgeting community because they've given me some real good inspiration over these months. So I kind of wanted to join that and make myself accountable to what I spend. So we're going to do this. I'm going to try to do it fairly quickly, so this video isn't real long. And if you want to become a part of my budgeting journey, don't forget to click on that subscribe button so I can build my channel and really kind of maybe inspire someone else who's in the same situation I'm in. That would be my ultimate goal. So a little bit about me. I get paid once per month on the 15th of the month. And I don't see a whole lot of once a month budgeters out there. So my paycheck or my paycheck cycle runs from the 15th of this month through the 14th of next month. But at the beginning of the month, I like to set up my budget and at least kind of see how things are looking before my payday comes. It's really not that difficult for me to get paid once per month. I've been doing it for 20 years. I've been at my job for 20 years, and I really have gotten used to it. I've arranged all my bills so they all fall at the right time after the 15th of the month. And if you have bills that don't fall at that time, you can just call up the companies and ask it to be moved if you want it to be moved. So I had to do that a few times over the years. Sometimes they let you pick your payment date, and I was able to do that a few times too. So first thing I'm going to do, this is my monthly budget layout. And what I track in here is I track my spending and I track when my bills are due. I also have over on this side here my account balances for my checking, my savings, and my retirement account. And my emergency fund is in my savings. And then I track my credit score on here. So I'm going to be putting that here. So let's go ahead and put down my bills. First bill I have due is my internet. And that is due on the 19th, and it's an auto pay. The next bill I have due is my Amazon, and that is due on the 22nd of the month. The next bill that is due is my church bill, and I like to pay that right around the same time that I pay my Amazon. And this Amazon bill is my Amazon Prime. It includes my Amazon Prime for the year. And my Audible subscription. Can't live without my Audible subscription. The next bill that's due is my Discover card. And this is due on the 28th of the month. Then I have my car payment, which is due on the 29th. And then on the last day of the month, I pay everything else, which happens to be on a Sunday. So I'm just going to put it here. My mortgage gets automatically deducted. My electric and gas bill, sorry about that, that was my dog, will get paid. And I have a credit card that I use for like paying all of my bills. Any bills that I can pay with a credit card I pay, and that's my Chase card. And then it gets paid off every month. So that is my month at a glance. Now if we move I'm going to go over quickly this sinking funds list. Move you in here. Every December, at the end of December, I get a bonus. And this bonus is enough that I am going to fund my sinking funds at the beginning of the year. So I fully funded my sinking funds for the whole year. I've done dog food. Sam's Club has dog food on sale every 3-4 months. And I just go in and buy it. I like buy 4 bags at a time. Vet bills, I have 4 animals in this house. Birthdays, Christmas, and home repairs. I put $100 a month for home repairs. So my sinking funds have been funded for $3,950. If we look here at my budget, my take-home pay is $4,400. And then my balance for it in my checking account is $250. That leaves me with $4,650 to work with. And then as we go down to my expenses, my mortgage is approximately $1,885. It's $1,884.07, but I put this in here. My car payment is just under $400, but I pay $700 a month for my car because my car payment is my only debt aside from my mortgage. But this is my only other debt. I just purchased my car in April of 2020. So I took out a 6-year loan and I want to pay that off early. So I pay $700 a month. My electric and gas, I'm going to guess this will be $200 because it's January and I live in Wisconsin. My Chase will be $600 about. Savings, I have an automatic transfer of $25, which makes my checking account free. Okay, I had to get my dog out of the room because she was making so much noise. My Amazon card, this month I budgeted $150. It was less than that, but I budgeted that amount. My Target card, I didn't put any charges on that. My Discover card is I'm going to budget $175 because I made a trip to Sam's Club. My Kohl's, I have no charges on that. I do a $100 cushion. Everything else goes into savings. And my cash envelopes that I do, I just started doing this, is $630. So let's add up these expenses. So I do this old school because I work on an adding machine. I'm a operations manager, and this is easier for me than the calculator on my phone. So let's add up. So our expenses are $44.65. $44.65. So our income was $46.50. Expenses are $44.65. And then the balance is $185. So that $185, I'm going to end up putting in, like I'm doing some savings challenges, so I'll be able to put it in savings for now. Otherwise, I'll figure out something else to do with that. But as a first glance at the budget, that's pretty good. So the rest of my budget, this is my Chase credit card budget. And these are for charges from January 15th, 2021 through February 14th, 2021. And I have like my YouTube on here, a couple subscription boxes, my internet, Netflix, my church goes on here, and any beauty that I have at the beauty salon. And I have a little bit of money here, $50 for spending, $25 for groceries, $50 for household, for a total of $517.38. These particular charges will be paid in February. So my budget, I'm kind of working like a month ahead sometimes. This transaction log is for these charges. Then I have transactions for my Amazon card, my transactions for my Discover card. Now when you use your credit cards as part of your budget, you have to watch for the statement dates. And even though I have them so they're all paid within the end of the month, I still watch the statement dates for any charges. And then I have a weekly check-in here that I've set up for my spending money. So if we go back here, you'll notice that all my bills fall within the last 2 weeks of the month. And that's because at the end, actually the first, you look at February here, by like February 2nd, whatever I have in my checking account should agree with what I have right here, but in the actual column. So now, today's January 3rd, between now and the end of the month, or the 15th of the month, I will start getting some of these amounts. And what I will do, grab a different color, because that just helps me visually, is write in the amounts that are actuals. And I have a couple of these. Like my car payment, I know will be an actual. I happen to know that my Amazon card is $135.28 because I've already got that statement. And I know that my Discover is $162.41. I also know that this automatic deduction for savings will happen. So then I will continue to write these numbers in as I get the statements. And then when it's all said and done, by the end of the month, or by the 2nd of February, this number down here should agree with everything that I've put up here. And that way I know that my checking account is balanced. So I use the Budget Mom budget, the printable one, as my rough draft budget. But I also use it for things like sinking funds, to figure out sinking funds, because I didn't have a place for that in that Erin Condren budget. I'm not quite convinced that I'm going to be using Erin Condren for the rest of the year. I just don't really like it. I really don't. So I'll probably end up using this from now on. But these are my cash envelope breakdown. Let me bring you in a little closer here. Caitlin is the young girl who walks my dogs. So I pay her $5 every time she comes and walks my dogs. I get a massage once every 3 weeks. I have $300 in here for groceries. I have $100 for household and $100 for spending. And those are my cash envelope amounts. I will not go get the cash for these until January 15th, and I'll do a video on that. So I hope you enjoyed spending this time with me and setting up my January budget. I look forward to doing this every week and checking in with you throughout the month. since I only get paid once a month, I will only do a cash stuffing once a month, but I will do a weekly check-in so you can see how much money I'm spending. One of the reasons I went to cash envelopes is because I went a little crazy over Black Friday. And I said, that's it. I'm cutting myself off. I'm only going to work with the cash I have in my hands at the time, and that's all I get to spend. And I've been making it work so far. What else? I'll also have a budget closeout at the end of the month. So if you like what you saw here, don't forget to click on that subscribe button so you can follow me along, and leave a comment down in the comment section below if you have any questions about my one paycheck per month and anything else that you have any questions on. All right, until next time, everybody. Happy planning, happy budgeting. Bye-bye.